School.
This is Audrey
And Kelly
for EAtv on Thursday, October 31st. The top stories of today is Halloween.
Halloween originated from the Celtic festival of Samhain to ward off ghosts.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated.
Today, the Cougar Cafe is serving popcorn chicken dippers with creepy crinkle-cut french fries and sorbet.
Now to Kylie with today's weather.
Thanks, Audrey. It looks like today will be slightly cloudy with a bit of rain. There will be a high of 72 degrees and a low of 41 degrees with a 50% chance of rain. During recess, it'll be 69 degrees with a 40% chance of rain. Tonight for trick-or-treating, it'll be around 71 degrees with a 30 to 60% chance of rain. Let's hope that it holds off so that we can enjoy the festivities tonight. That's it for weather. Now back to the main desk.
Thanks, Kylie. Now here are today's school announcements. Halloween is here and our spook-tacular countdown has come to an end. But keep tuned for other countdowns in the future.
Today, we will have the Halloween Parade Rain or Shine starting at 1:55 this afternoon. Refer to Mr. Kraft's memo about the parade route.
Attention middle school Spanish club members. All club members are invited to stop by Senora Arietta's classroom today during afternoon homeroom. Be sure to check into your classroom first before you stop by.
Let's head over to Reagan in the skybox with sports.
Thanks, Kelly. In the World Series, the Nationals beat the Astros 6-2. That's it for sports. Now back to the main desk.
Thanks, Reagan.
Now to KDT with Halloween history.
Thanks, guys. Did you know Halloween was brought to the U.S. by Irish and Scottish immigrants during the late 18th century to the early 19th century? Also, the first jack-o'-lanterns were made out of turnips. Now back to the main desk.
Thanks, Katie. We will also be airing a new segment today, so be sure to stay tuned after our broadcast.
Thanks to our behind-the-scenes production staff
And our on-the-air cast.
Remember to do your best and have a spook-tacular day.
Boo!
EAtv presents Dramatic Readings of this week's episode, The Raven, written by Edgar Allan Poe and read by Sir Archibald Vandelay.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, and while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, "tapping at my chamber door. Only this, nothing more." Distinctly I remember it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow. Sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here for evermore. Open here I flung the shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not the least obeisance made he, not a minute stopped or stayed he, but with mane of lord or lady perched above my chamber door, perched upon a bust of Pallas, just above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave and stern decorum of the countenance it wore, "Though thy crest be shorn and shaven, thou," I said, "art sure no craven? Ghastly, grim, and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore, tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore." Quoth the raven, "Nevermore."
This has been dramatic readings of. To hear the conclusion of The Raven and read more works by Edgar Allan Poe, please stop by the library. Thank you for joining us and good day.
Once upon a midnight dreary while I... Once upon a midnight dreary... As of someone gently rapping... I couldn't do it, man.